Gentlemen, we stand today at a crossroads, a point in time where the decisions we make about love, marriage, and partnership will shape not just our lives, but the world around us. In an era of fleeting commitments and superficial attractions, it has never been more crucial to choose wisely when seeking the woman who will walk by your side. Proverbs 31:10 asks, "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies." This is not just an ancient proverb, it is an eternal truth. A woman of virtue, a Proverbs 31 woman, is more than just a companion. She is a pillar of strength, wisdom, and grace. She is the architect of a home, built on love, the foundation of a family grounded in purpose, and the quiet force behind the success of a man who understands the power of choosing wisely. When a man chooses a woman of kindness, wisdom, and noble aim, he does not just choose a wife, he chooses a destiny. A woman of virtue uplifts her husband, bringing peace where there is chaos, encouragement where there is doubt, and wisdom where there is uncertainty. She is a partner in every sense of the word, and together they create a bond that withstands the trials of life. Imagine the impact of a woman who is not only loving and faithful, but also ambitious for goodness, generous to those in need, and dedicated to creating a home filled with joy. Such a woman strengthens her husband, nurtures her children into greatness, and inspires her community to become better. When a man chooses such a woman, he unlocks the potential for a love that shapes generations. History is filled with stories of men who either rose to greatness or fell into ruin because of the women they chose. A woman who is self-centered, vengeful, envious, or materialistic will drain a man's energy, poison his mind with conflict, and lead him away from his higher purpose. Consider King Ahab of the ancient kingdom of Israel and Queen Jezebel. Ahab was a ruler with power, but under the influence of Jezebel, who was manipulative, idolatrous, and bloodthirsty, he brought destruction upon his kingdom and his legacy. She encouraged greed, deception, and cruelty, and in the end, their names became synonymous with downfall. Likewise, King Solomon, the wisest man to ever live, fell from grace because of his unwise choices in women. Though he was gifted with divine wisdom, he allowed himself to be led astray by foreign wives who introduced idolatry and corruption into his kingdom. His failure to choose women of virtue weakened his reign and ultimately divided Israel. Contrast this with Boaz, a noble and righteous man who chose Ruth, a woman of incredible faith, kindness, and diligence. Ruth, a Moabite widow, embraced the virtues of a Proverbs 31 woman. She was hardworking, loyal, and devoted to God. Her marriage to Boaz not only blessed their lives, but established a lineage that led to King David. Another great example is Esther. Though she was chosen by King Xerxes for her beauty, it was her wisdom, courage, and virtuous heart that saved an entire nation. Her strength and commitment to righteousness made her one of the most honored women in history. A noble and kind woman can be the difference between a king who builds an empire that lasts and one who sees his kingdom crumble from within. Even in the modern world, the right woman can make or break a leader. Conversely, history has seen powerful men lose everything when they aligned themselves with women who sought only personal gain, leading to scandal, disgrace, and even political downfall. The Proverbs 31 woman has been honored and praised for generations because she represents the very essence of what makes a home, a society, and a nation strong. She is hardworking, ensuring that her household lacks nothing. She is compassionate, extending her hands to the poor and the needy. She is wise, speaking with kindness and teaching with love. She is a mother who nurtures, a wife who empowers, and a leader who inspires. Societies that honor and uplift women of virtue flourish. Homes filled with love, faith, and strong moral foundations produce children who grow into wise leaders, compassionate citizens, and individuals who change the world for the better. A Proverbs 31 woman is not just a wife. She is a legacy builder, shaping the future with every act of kindness and every word of wisdom. To the women listening today, understand the power you hold. The world may try to redefine womanhood, urging you toward vanity, materialism, or selfish ambition, but true power lies in virtue. A woman who embodies the qualities of Proverbs 31 is a force that shapes generations. Your kindness, your strength, your wisdom, these are your greatest assets. Be the woman who builds rather than destroys. Be the woman who inspires greatness in her husband, nurtures wisdom in her children, and extends compassion to her community. Your value is beyond rubies, and the legacy you leave will outlast generations. A Proverbs 31 woman does not chase the trends of the world. She stands firm in righteousness, and because of that, she is remembered, honored, and loved. Men, the woman you choose will either build you up or tear you down. She will either be your greatest blessing or your greatest downfall. When seeking a partner, look beyond the surface. Ask yourself, is she kind? Is she wise? Does she uplift others, or does she seek only to serve herself? Does she bring peace, or does she bring strife? A woman of virtue is rare, but she is worth waiting for and is of far more value than the most precious gems. If you seek her, cherish her. If you find her, honor her. Together you will build a love that stands the test of time. A love that blesses your family, strengthens your community, and impacts the world. Women, embrace your divine calling. The world needs you. Families need you. Men of integrity need you. You are not just a wife, a mother, or a woman. You are a foundation upon which the future is built. Gentlemen, honor God, walk in faith, and choose wisely. Ladies, honor God, cherish kindness, and walk in virtue. Together you will create a legacy of love that lasts for eternity.